Hi Aries, this is Meg with Padmes. I'm doing your September 2020 Tarotscope. So I'm looking for Aries collective, calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because we don't want to talk to anyone else. And talking to anyone with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus collective in Aries. What's going on, Aries? September 2020. There we go. Let's see, Aries, what's happening? Okay, first thing that I'm seeing is the Hermit in your big picture. This is about healthy self-reflection. It's about going within. It's about doing things in your own time, taking a break, moving, stepping out of the bubble so that you can look from a different perspective. It's about getting neutral. It's about finding your purpose, finding your time, finding your focus, and finding your flow in the universe. That's the big picture, Aries. So the next thing that I'm noticing is your higher self talking about you needing to focus and streamline what it is that you are giving out to the world. So if you're giving out stuff all over the place, you're becoming drained. This is about recuperating from being drained. It's about streamlining so that you're working smart rather than just working. You're working smart. Your angels and guides are talking about, first of all, unplugging from something. And second of all, they're talking about how there's been an influence over you, or you are that energy. It's the energy of being really pissed off. It's the energy of being upset or exhausted or upset because you've been working so hard. Also upset because somebody has wronged you, but let's see, what is that upset about? Again, it's just like unplugging. It's unplugging, it's taking your energy out of the situation, taking your energy out of a problem. I want to even say somebody else's problem. It's like you have an open heart. You've been giving a lot. I don't feel like you've been getting the respect that you deserve, Aries. And I feel like it's time for you to take a break. Your heart has been open. You've been offering so much to so many people. And it looks like it's time for the rest. It's time to unplug. Not even just a rest. It's not even just like, I need to go to sleep and rest. It's like, I need a break from this situation. I need a break from this situation. Your advice is even talking about putting yourself in a state of ease and effortlessness. And this is definitely like, I've been giving a lot of effort. I've been offering a lot of stuff up. So it looks like you're coming from a place of not having all of your wishes met. And the heart of the situation is talking about a complete transition in order for your highest and your greatest good to be accomplished, to come in. A worthwhile or worthy action. In order for you to move up and move past whatever it is that you've been dealing with, a complete transition needs to happen. There's a healing and a lot of positive information, positive healing, positive hope. There's a lot of positive energy coming in when you make this transition, when you completely step out of the fire and move yourself outside of the bubble so that you can see your part in it. Aries, see your part in it. What is your part in it? Do you have a part in it anymore? Do you need to? I don't think so. And happening now and into the near future is talking about a decision being made. So making a decision, what kind of decision? it's a decision that has to do with whether or not you're going to leave the situation, or more so, how are you going to leave the situation? And it's not going to be a popular decision. You can't make everybody happy all of the time, Aries. Right. Wow. You're releasing the idea that you can go on without making a decision. It's like the time is now. You have to. You might even be being forced to make a decision, and staying in this fire or in this situation the way you have been, it doesn't seem to be the right situation. You have resistance to not making the decision. There's like this huge decision that needs to be made, and it's like there are three cards here that are talking about making the decision, having to make the decision. There's resistance to not making the decision. Like, there's a decision here that needs to be made. What is it about? It's not a popular decision. Oh my gosh. And that's coming up again. This has to do with your own self-care versus somebody else's self-care. What's good for you versus what's good for somebody else. Yep, and lots of people are going to be talking about it. You can't make everybody happy all the time. Your trajectory is talking about trying to endure it or tough it out a little bit longer, yet there's a complete evaluation that needs to be had. Somebody is trying to sweet talk you into doing something or staying somewhere that you completely know you need to take a step back from. Right? If you stay longer, it will like eat you up. So if you stay in this situation any longer, it seems to eat you up. And this would be for other people's benefit rather than your own. It could have been good for everybody at one time, but at this point, it's not equally good for everyone. Looking at your advice, Aries, this is talking about, it might be a really difficult decision right now. People might be upset about it right now, but your advice is talking about knowing that it's not going to be like this forever. It's not going to be like this forever. People might be upset about it now. If you decide this isn't for me anymore, but they will move past it. You will move past it. You will move on. This is about healing from any kind of disappointment, and just recognize that life moves forward. Life moves forward. You move on. You heal from it. And ultimately, I feel like your higher self is saying, you're the one with the reins. You're the one who ultimately you're going to realize that in order to balance everything out for yourself, in order to live your life, in order to feel solid and stable and secure, you've got to make these decisions for you on your own. Just does your higher self want to say, there's some disappointment and sadness here, but if you stay in the disappointment and the sadness, it's just going to be harder on you. It's time to look at the things that you have available to you and move forward with them. Looking at the things that you have available that are good, that help you in your own self-care. I can see you in the near future thinking maybe to put other people first again, but this doesn't seem like the time to do that, even though other people are going to be upset. You are taking on responsibilities that are not your own, and you are doing it for other people. You are helping other people. You are giving out your energy way more than you're getting back. And the big picture is talking about releasing yourself from this. Your guides and angels are talking about leaving, even going on a trip, like saying, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Okay, Aries. I want to get a little bit more information on your trajectory. Ooh, there we go. Yep, the Knight of Wands. This is, and reversed. This is kind of like popping in and popping out type of energy. This would also be a person who isn't very stable, or a person who doesn't really follow through and doesn't commit. And you know, that very well might be your energy in what you're doing right now. I committed to do this for this long. This wasn't what I signed up for. I did a lot more than I was supposed to do or that I was going to do, and now I'm complete with this. So if someone's trying to tell you that you're not following through, I don't totally feel like that's the case. Things have just evolved and things have just changed. This is also, it's like you brought something to a good place and now your part is over, your time is over with it. Yep, it's now time for your wish card to come into fruition. At the very beginning, it's like you're coming from a place where your wishes weren't met, and now it's time to get your wishes met. Have your wishes granted. Yeah, it's time for you to be your own boss. Time for you to come into your own empire. Yep. Okay, Aries. No, I do. I want to pull one more for you for your advice. Let's see what's going on. Something else wants to come out and be said. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you've gotten 3 wish cards. Wish card, wish card. And your first wish card is like coming from this place of not having your wishes granted, and now you've got 2 wishes. You've got 2 wish cards. So your wish is coming into fruition, the things that you ask for, the things that you want. That's your advice. It's like focus on those things. And if you're in a situation or with a person or a group that is not giving your wishes and the things that you want and the things that you ask for the respect that they deserve, it's time to switch it up. It's time to go somewhere where this will happen. Ooh, that's a pretty straightforward message for September, Aries. Well, keep me posted. Make some comments below. And I look forward to your mid-month.